everyone, my name is Bin. I am 8.5 years old. Today I am going to talk about plants' defenses. Do you know that animals have many defenses? Some animals have poison, they spray poison, they have some sharp teeth and sharp claws to defend themselves. They can simply run away or fight and scratch their enemies. But plants can't run, can't fight, can't even sting, can't even scratch their enemies. How can they survive? So, many of you think that plants are very defenseless, but maybe you're wrong. Plants have many defenses. They have thorns, prickles, and spines. The big trees, they have some thorns. Thorns are very big and a little big and thin, and they are very long. If a bird gets on the tree where they have thorns, the birds can get some cuts and scratches. And if their thorns are so big, they will scare all the animals away. Some plants have some prickles, like roses. Roses have some prickles. Many of you think that prickles and thorns are the same, but they are not the same. The prickles grow out of the soft plants, and thorns usually grow on big scrubs and trees, but prickles usually grow on flowering plants and small scrubs. Some plants have spines to defend themselves. Spines, like for example, a cactus. A cactus has spines everywhere to defend themselves. When an animal gets in, they will be very hurt. The cactus spine has all over it. But do you know that this cactus spine is a very special kind of leaf? The cactus lives in the desert. If the cactus has a natural leaf, a normal leaf, maybe the leaf will be dry out and die in the hot sun in the desert. But it reflects the spines. When the sun touches the spines, it reflects up and then it bounces back. There are many plants also use stinging plants. Stinging plants, like for example needles. Needles, they have the stinging fluid, and each time an animal touches it, all the stinging fluid will pop out, and it will hurt the animal and get many very scratches, and it is itchy. A plant has over hundreds of needles. So be careful when you're walking. You don't want to get stung by a plant. And the other defenses that plants use are they make poison. The poison they make it. If a bird or something eat the poison, they can get sick or even die. Do you know the deadly nightshade plant? The deadly nightshade plant has very powerful poisons. The deadly nightshade plant has a poison in each of the body parts of the plant. If a big animal, for example, like a moose, it eats the leaf of the plant, it can kill a moose, even kill a large animal. Even though it eats a little bit of the leaf, it can kill a very large animal. Many people think that all plants are very harmful to people, but you're a little correct, but not correct. For example, like the peppermint plant. Peppermint plant tastes good, it smells great to humans, but it is very harmful to insects. There's only one more way. There is another way that plants can get hidden by themselves. They use camouflage. a camouflage, they blend in where they live. For example, do you know the living rocks plant? The living rock plant, it is gray like a rock, and it looks like a rock to me. So when it blends inside where it lives near the petals and rocks, enemies will go through. Didn't realize that they have found a feast that they haven't seen carefully. So they blend in it, and so the animals can't see. They will fly away or run away or walk away from the living stone creature. There is also other defenses, and some of animals or insects are very scared of plants that moved. Do you know the touch-me-not plant? The touch-me-not plants can move. That means it's scared. That means, if, for example, this is the leaf. When we touch it, it will fall back. A full back. Many of you have seen the touch-me-not plant. The touch-me-not plants. Many animals look at it. When it is all full leaf, it seems very delicious. But when it's a thin, small leaf, it's not very delicious. So maybe they just pop by and find another feast for themselves. Do you know that a tapioca plays a trick on its pets? Pets are like enemies, our enemies. That means if a pest tries to eat one of the leaves, the tapioca plant will send out a very disgusting smell that will invite some enemies to come, and such as the big eye bug. The big eye bug will come and eat the pest, helping the plants. So you see, there are many ways plants can protect themselves, even though they can run, can't fight. They can't have sharp claws or sharp teeth. They can still defend themselves with these powerful defenses. Many of you saw that first time these plants are defenseless, but when you face the truth, they are very defensible. So they can protect themselves from enemies. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.